What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Bush, host of Ball Talks with Bush. And first and foremost, before we get started, I just want to say thank you to everybody, all of our followers and subscribers, for everybody's cooperation and just appreciation towards what we're doing. We really appreciate you guys. We thank you guys, and we really appreciate the support. I just want to get that out first and foremost. Now, we're getting into our BTB's Player Spotlight for Week 2, the Week 2 edition of BTB's Player Spotlight, man. For one, let's start with Ja Morant from the Memphis Grizzlies, averaging 45 points per game this week, 5 rebounds and 4 assists, going absolutely insane, dropping 52 points and setting the Memphis Grizzlies record for most points in franchise history. Salute to Ja, but we could not give it to him simply because we take everything into account. The Memphis Grizzlies went 2-3 in his stretch for this past week. Next, we got Jayson Tatum, 30 points per game, 7.4 rebounds, and 5 assists in his last 5 games. Boston was 4-1 in this stretch, shooting 45% from the field and 86% from the free throw line. Jayson Tatum and the Boston Celtics have really stepped up their game since earlier in the season, now currently 5th in the Eastern Conference. And before the season started, I had them ending 4th, being a top 4 team in the Eastern Conference. I salute to the Boston Celtics because they really focused in on the defensive side of the basketball. But he ended 2 on our list. Number 1, man out in Philadelphia. This isn't a Philly jersey, but y'all know who I'm talking about. James Harden takes the number 1 spot on our BTB Player Spotlight for Week 2. Currently averaging 26.7 points per game, 7.5 rebounds, and 12 assists per game. He's 4-0 since heading to Philadelphia. Now, I understand they played the Minnesota Timberwolves and the New York Knicks twice, but last night playing the Cleveland Cavaliers and ultimately gutting out a win. But it's not even just that. It's just his overall impact on the floor and what he's doing still for Joel Embiid, who is currently averaging 30 points per game, 10 rebounds per game, and 3.7 assists per game. But his overall impact on what he's doing with Tyrese Maxey, making him look like a star, making him look like a flat-out star. Just dropped 33 points last night, averaging 26.7 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. James' overall impact on that ball club is tremendous right now, absolutely tremendous. They kick off with the Miami Heat tonight, so we're going to see what they do tonight. But James Harden takes the crown home for our BTB Player Spotlight for Week 2. Drop a comment below on who you think should have took the crown home for BTB Player Spotlight. Thank you to all of our supporters. Thank you to all of our followers. We'll see you guys next week.